我徐公明一心追求武学的巅峰。
Son of a bitch. Hey, I'm glad I can make it for one. Oh, hey man, how's it going? It was enjoyable doing the multiplayer earlier. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh great, the cat's back. Fuck my ass. Okay, sure. You're on what? Yeah, I should be on Chirby next. Yeah. Yeah, I should be on that. Fuck it, let's go with this one. Okay. Forgot to... I think I used almost all of my shit earlier. No, I didn't. Never mind. What? Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, we should be on Chirby next. Yep, the infamous naval battle. It's kind of anticlimactic, isn't it? It's just like one guy sets some boats on fire, and then they attack Cao Cao's camp. That's about it. Rape. What's rape? Me fucking your ass? Is that rape? Because you told me to. Isn't that consent? Reagan, if you know what I mean. Okay then, Cap. I need to finish Xu Huang's story. So do I. I've never finished it, actually. Isn't Alice's sitting later? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the stuff you post over on Tumblr. I still need to read your Xu Huang one, I think? I think it's that one. Damn, you're racist. Well, you got me. I hate the human race. Doing the stories chronologically. I'm only on like VDN. Oh man. You must have done a lot of Yellow Turban Rebellion then. Although, to be fair, I've done, I think I've played through Zhong Hui's story maybe like 8 or 9 times at this point, to be completely honest with you. So, you know. But I had fun. I think the last 2 chapters are like the best design parts of the game, but I'm also extremely biased in that. Oh man, I did Liu Bei up to chapter 4, I think, before I said fuck it and I just played as Zhao Yun, because at least he was, you know, he's just Zhao Yun. At worst, he's an overhyped, you know, bathroom sign. That's it. Nothing really bad I can say about the guy. Jiashou, Eugene, Xunyo, and Xu Huang. Reports indicate the no force led by Gan Ning's and force into a tough battle. It appears that fighting a naval battle in order to advance will be difficult. Okay. It's amazing how much they crammed into one chapter. Yeah, chapter 13, I think, which is the last one. That's... shit, that's got 2 of Shu's northern invasions, Zhugedan's rebellion, the conquest of Shu, fighting Cao Mao, and I think there was something else there. Yeah, it's the entirety of Zhao's career, because I think that one starts off with Sima Shi dying. Indicates the Allied forces have advantage in the battle with Huang Gai at Wulin. Appears that fighting a land battle will be effective. Also attack the enemy from Yiling. Take the Yiling and the south side of Changjiang are well defended. It appears advancing from Yiling will be difficult. You play more Jean character. Yes, you do.
要见到孙权，这是最快的
You gotta
方法。
play Zhonghui, Wang Yuanji,
我同意家婿大人
and
的观
Deng
点。
Ai.
要
Those are
冲
the
破
three
敌
you
军
gotta
的水
play.
上战斗力，
And
实
Guo
在
Hai
困
as
难。
well. He's great.
不过，也不能让我方的水军战败，还是组成援军，努力维持战线吧。
When does her story end? Is it
皇
like
军就确定了。时间有限，立即开始进
it should
军
be
了。
around, I guess, Cao Shuang's the coup against Cao Shuang. Because, well, I mean, she died long before that, but I think that's where her story ends, isn't it? Shortly after the coup. Okay, I figured as much.
任务已顺利完成。
It was always weird to me that they added her
哎呀，
because
厉害！
she dies before they kill Cao Shuang. So, I mean, she's not the worst ad ever. I'm not a fan of her, but a lot of people love her. But yeah, that's kind of weird that they added her. But they also added Xiaoba, so Jean has worse ads. I didn't like in Dynasty Warriors 8 how she and Xu Huang and Sima Yi retire. Popular Sima Yi manga in Japan starring Xu Huang. It's probably manga. Yeah, probably. She's all. I think. Well, yeah, she's definitely his most well-known wife. Because the image that the Jinshu paints of her is yeah. Interesting woman, for certain. Characters truly needed. Literally anyone that isn't Xiaoba. I think there are worse options than Xiaoba. I just think he should not be considered a Jean ad. He should either be Wei or Shu. For some reason they put him in Jean, which is just weird to me. They both just sort of disappear. I hear she's dead in Guo Huai's ending. His ending's actually really great because like Sima Yi's just sitting there all kind of like lonely, and Guo Huai sees her ghost behind him, and he's like, "She's with you, even if you don't realize it." And all that. And it was a touching little thing. He had a great ending. I can't wait for Wen Hu. Oh, the famous Wen. Son of somebody, I'm not sure who, and he had a much less famous brother. He apparently fought some Chu Jinming guy? Wenji's grandson. I am Wen Hu, grandson of Wen Ji. Okay, so I went across the river. Fuck, I fucked up. Big time. I could've gone back there. Son of a bitch. I really should've looked at the map. Let's go back here. I feel like they're actually going to add Wen Hu one of these days. Oh god, ow, ow. Although that would just be... yeah. I still don't understand why they added Wing Young in the first place. Speaking of Jin female lads, I was reading your Xu Huang case, which is something I really have to redo. I was thinking of Xu Huang as an ad. I gotta admit, she... I mean... in terms of female Jin ads, there's not too many. Yang Huayu, Zhang Changhe, the Empress Dowager, Saorai's wife. That's really all I can think of. So I mean, down the line you certainly could add her. It's kind of like Xinqian Yang, where like in like seven games I could probably have been like A-okay with her being in the game, basically. Is Zhao Yun reborn? Yeah. Certainly isn't the romance, isn't he? Warriors 2-4 lately made me go back to 99. I was gonna try Xu Huang's story, but found out his ending. I did see his ending. Yeah, I don't want to play Xu Huang in this game because his ending has Lady Xiao in it. I want to, you know, play these games to have fun, not get really mad that Kobe included her and whitewashed her. Yeah. Female lads. Added. Probably someone better than Lady Xiao. Yeah. The problem with, specifically adding someone based on, their gender is you run out of people. Because there just weren't a lot of women historically recorded, at which point you'll get people like Hua Ma, which is Meng Huo's fictional daughter that was married to Guan Suo. You know, we're gonna hit that point eventually, or like Ma Xiao's fictional sister that married, Zhao Yun. From the... oh god, what was it called? The version of the romance, the Sangguo... Fanyi or something? A good female that could have had... yeah, I mean, there are still women left to add that are awesome. Looks better than Liu Bei's wife. Yeah, I actually... Lady Gan would be... Wang Tao and her sister, first in line for... oh, God, yeah. Fuck. But yeah, Lady Gan would be... probably the female Shuad that I think would be the best, because you could get a lot out of her. She would be there pretty early on, and she would depart when Liu Bei's in Jing. Bao is frustrating. I like Bao San Miang is kind of what Xiao Qiao should be. but minus the whole stalking and forcing herself on Gonsoa. Will Xu get better ads? Only one baby is restraining. Yeah. The problem is, like, a lot of the Xu ads that I want to see are not the ones that a lot of people want to see. Like, a lot of people want Liao Hua, for example. Which every time he's suggested, it just hurts my soul. Xiao Chao's more character than Sun Yang. At least Xiao understands politics. But it's the personality, and it's the fact that Bao Sun Yang at least looks like she could pass as 18 years old. At least an 8. So, you know, at least she's not a child. Because they're basically the same character. Just one looks older. At least 8 and 7 and 9, she looks about the same age as Xiao Chao. We still haven't gotten Guan Yi and Guan Tong, though. When that happens, we'll get Tong Hui for Jin. It's gonna fucking happen when those two are added. We'll get Tong Hui. We're gonna get Zhao Guang and Zhao Tong as well. Zhuge Zhan. I want to see Xu get Nico gets a shit to go to get Chen Tai. Yeah, the Chen Tai dream is always alive and well, but man, it's never gonna happen. I know it's never gonna happen. Because he will make Sima Zhao look bad. And Jia Chong is added to basically be the bad guy of the Jade storyline. Even though he's also a good guy, but he's the one that does all the bad things. So that way Sima Zhao gets to have a sparkly record. He doesn't kill Cao Mao, it's fucking Jia Chong. Honestly, Zhang Shao would have a nice lifespan for nothing else. Yeah. I mean, he's, you know, I wouldn't want him, but you actually could get a lot out of him, because he's there from, God, because he's Zhang Fei's eldest, I think, right? I want to say he's the eldest son. The Dark Age of Wei. You know, technically, you're not wrong, because that was the rise of Neo-Daoism, which talks about the darkness of the Tao. So it is the Dark Age of Wei. Haha. He Yan, Wang Bi, Zhong Hui, Pei Shu. Neo-Daoists. Shang Jianyong is to be added, being a lifelong friend of Liu Bei and all. Exactly. He should be. And you know, if he was, I would be over the moon. I would not play his story first. I would get Zhong Hui and play his first, but Jianyong would be like 4th or 5th on my list of people to play through, because I would fucking love to play as Jianyong. He was just a good guy. During the stream last night, we were talking about how we wanted like the Peach Garden Oath to happen, and Liu Bei and Guan Yu and Zhong Fei are all serious and all that, and Jianyong's just up in a tree eating a peach, and he throws it at Liu Bei, and he's like, "Can we go yet?" Simple things like that. It's easy to make. Zayan.
感谢您的帮
He's
助。
not an oath brother.
我一直因
Yeah.
为缺少药物而烦恼。
Better friend than the other two, though.
这附近可以找到止血剂的材料。您能否为我采摘一些蒲草？
The best thing about Dynasty Warriors 9 is it allows the characters that they obviously just don't get any use out of to actually... Liu Yuan's it allows them to get use out of the characters that they don't generally use. Because there's not really a lot you can do with Zayan in like the Kingdom style story mode of like 7 or 8. So at least she gets to show up and do something even if it's just caring for soldiers. And you know what? At least they didn't fucking whitewash her backstory. Oh yeah, I know, sadly. There's quite a few people that are like that, where they just don't really have too much to do, which is very annoying.
这样就可以。
Speaking of Liu Yan is looking into adaptations of the Gene 16 Kingdoms, and there's a conspiracy theory that Liu Yan was Liu Li's son. Liu Li as in... Liu Sha? No. Liu Bei's son?
成为军中楷模。
Liu Shan's... Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's a weird one. I've never heard that before. Who would you rather have first, Zheng Yao or Zheng Sheng? Zheng Yao. There's way more you can get out of with Zheng Yao. I would be fucking ecstatic to get either of them. I mean, this might come as a shock to you guys, but I'm kind of a big fan of the Zhong clan. I don't know if anyone knows this or not. I generally keep it under wraps. I'm also kind of a fan of Wei. No one ever noticed that before. But, hey, Tianyu. His appraisal in the SGZ is basically Cao Cao didn't use him enough and it's criminal. But yeah, there's way more you can get out of Zheng Yao. From his time under... Or you can have him with Guo Si and Li Jue, with Cao Cao, his role against Ma Chao, his role against Yuan Shao. He obviously has a fucking kid. He'd have a great relationship with Sa Yan, with Cao Cao, with Sima Yi, with Xun Yu, with Xun You. There's a lot you can do with him. It's fan at Sa Yan and Dong Bai. It's frustrating that Dong Bai pretty much took one of the roles that Sa Yan could have filled. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
谢谢您，我想就军粮一事找您帮忙。这一带常有山贼出没，
Okay, from Double Sayer, I'm a fan of
请
Chong
您帮
Wei
忙
as an
把输送部
understatement.
队护送到补给地点。
I can't imagine what would have given it away. I never talk about him. So Zheng Yao is a fictional son-nephew that gets killed by Pun. He's not fictional. He's real. Wu Yan's a thing. Let's sell my soul for Cyan to do something useful. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's his, cousin. I think it's cousin. He's actually in the Tome of Kick-Ass from RDC. I thought he was fake, actually. Zhongjin. I've actually never seen this one. I have to look that up real quick. Zhongjin. That's a new one. He used a large battle axe, was dismounted by Zhao Yun. 208. Okay. Of course. Cao Cao would have never sent him to Hanzhong if his war was truly in the 20s. Exactly. The guy was instrumental in defeating Ma Chao and the Liang warlords and Yuan Shao, and yet Koei's like, hey, his war is like a 5. Granted, Zhonghui in 11, his war is like a fucking 50. I think it's 54. Which... what? Pretty sure he kind of brought down one of the 3 kingdoms. And there's a fucking Zhang Yu about his genius tactic of doing so, but, you know, whatever, he's in the 50s. His intelligence is like the 3rd highest in the game, I think. It's like Zhuge Liang, Xun Yu, or Zhuge Liang, Guo Jia, Xun Yu, then Zhonghui, I think. When they're at their max. I'm pretty sure that's what it is in that one, if you exclude, like, the optional characters like, Zhang Liang. How far is it? Holy shit, these guys have a long way to go. Is that from 11? I want to say that's 13, because Tianfang, his intel is 91, and his political is, I think, like 80, or something like that. Do the Shucopter off Mount Song for this stream. Fun fact, first case post I ever did was on Mount Song. It's deleted now, but it was the first one I ever did. Because I saw they were adding that into the game, and I was like, what? That's really fucking cool. And so I wrote about it. I did that, I did like Luo Yang, and then I started to write about people. And the first ones were all really terrible. I think only like one of the original ones I posted is still up, and that's Xu Huang. And in the title there's a big like, do not read this. Also, he's frustrated Tianfang is saying being on Xiao's advisor, looking into Jun Chen. I'd love to see him to pick it as the last version. There was actually,
这个据点的守卫就牢靠了。
There's a book on Jun Chen, isn't there? Pretty sure there's a book on him.
那好，我就到前线去吧。
Oh, okay, Zhenyue, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. Reading the RTK today. Read about Xu Huang being cool and smacking people to death with his axe. Yeah, Xu Huang was pretty great in the romance. He had a great friendship with Man Chong. Xu Huang loved man-boning. 13's the only English one on Steam. They have 1 through 11 at least on Steam, but they're not translated. You can get 11 if you have direct to drive, I think that's where I got it. I've never played that game. Because I asked if they, if there was any like late scenario stuff, people were like, nope. So I was like, well, I'm gonna pass then. Great axe was great axe. And Xu Huang's the winner. They added a... Oh. I look away to read for a second and get killed. They added the scenario editor recently, but I can't say I'm playing as a ruler, so I haven't really touched it. Oh, is it that bad as a ruler? Ugh.
竟然特意攻打守卫牢固的据点，看来是打算从这里攻击主公。
Turns out running a stream of dead Chinese guys. Analysis. I mean, I usually put on the relaxing music when I'm writing, but hey, you know, each their own. I'll show you my name from the old days. I did used to play him a lot. Dynasty Warriors 3. Yeah, 3. Because I used to go to the Hulao Gate stage, and I used to stand on the walls, and I would play a Dong Zhuo side, and I would shoot all of the Wu guys and pretend to be Legolas because he had 2 swords. You can pre-order that coming 3K total. 4. I see you're employed by Creative Assembly now, are you? What's the pay like? There are people convinced that I was paid by Koei to show this game, which that's kind of baffling to me, considering at one point I said I wanted to burn down their office building. So much fate in Total War to that one pick about Xu Huang. I don't think I ever... Oh, I did, yeah. They mentioned logistics, which made me happy, but it's also Total War. This place such great men such as Montong and Hoodie. I like the fact that they announced Montong and Zhang Yang before, like, Yuan Shu. That's crazy to me. Like, the leader of the Heshan Bandits was announced before the the Emperor of Zhang. That's just crazy. Like, they haven't announced Gongsun Zhang. They haven't announced the good Gongsun Du. The one who did nothing wrong, and the men flogged to death had it coming. Was also a Gongsun, which is, I don't honestly know if he's actually related to Gongsun Du or not. Evidently this is a very popular name in the north. Fucking none of them are related to each other. Taking to the war, there's this guy on Twitter. I secretly hope it's
敌人会从西南方杀过来，变更阵型，准备迎战。仓促应变，损失大概难免，但为了守住死地，这也是无奈之举。
That'd be weird if it was Liu Chong. Hey, it's Chen Jiao. Oh, it's Wang Kan. It's a relative of Wang Bi. Also, Cao Pi had everyone make donkey noises at Wang Kan's funeral. It was great. Oh, Yuan Huan, Shun Yo, Zhang Yun, Simon, Wen Ping. This is pretty great because, like, the left side of Xu Huang is all great people that I love, and the right side is a bunch of Liu Biao's fuckers. Okay, look at the Yellow Turban Rebellion pack. I want to play as Gongdu so bad. Guys, the only option is Zhang Mancheng. Or Pei Yuan Chao, the true hero of the Three Kingdoms. He puts Pan Feng to shame. Huang Shao the Scholar. Captain of the fleet of ships. I want Junyo to lead ships.
编制部队要因地制宜，无论是陆地还是水上，基本都是如此。不同的位置需要不同的能力。
Junyo seems like a boat kind of guy.
记录，还请查阅。
Must have high aptitude for naval warfare. Must have the ability to lead. Well, that's literally none of Liu Biao's guys. Now you say that when Peen's Liu Biao fucker, but that dude is one of the most likely way ads in the. Oh god. There's actually a surprising number of people in Koi Warriors that think that. Xu Huang is a low aptitude made with battles intelligence, third ranked among the candidates. What? So who are the candidates? His leadership and military power the lowest among the candidates. His intelligence and political influence are the lowest, but his intelligence certainly is. What the fuck? Wait, what? Servitors are ranked second among candidates. His intelligence is the third. Okay, that's just bullshit. It's gonna be fucking Wenping. Must have political influence. That'd be Sai Mao. They're going after romance, so that'd be Sai Mao. Or Wang Kang. Maybe not. Third. So he's not the fucking political influence. This is gonna be Sai Mao. It's gotta be Sai Mao. Must be intelligent. Well, evidently it's not fucking Xu Huang, considering he's the third highest. It has to be Wang Kang. It has to be. Well, there's a lookout. Well, there's no way this is not Zhang Yun. Whatever the fuck his name is. Confident this is what we need to win. How was that not the bet?
就没有什么更好的方案吗？看来需要重新思考啊。
Are you kidding me? Appoint the officer as a captain. That's gonna be Wen Pin. Or no, wait. Yeah, Wen Pin. Manages affairs and supervises subordinates. Third. His intelligence and influence are the lowest. His abilities which are ranked second among candidates. None of his abilities are fourth or worse among candidates. Leadership, military prowess. Oh, so this would be Wen Pin. Son of a bitch. Wen Pin's second, he's not the first. Just fuck this up, because apparently you just can't start it over. It's gotta be Sai Mao, then Wen Pin. Why can't this be like the other choose your general mission to send Xu Huang alone? Well, you know, fucking Junyu is right over there. And if I can quote Junyu for a second, Xu Huang can do it. Legitimate quote. So why can't that be the thing now? This is Sai Mao. Second will be Wen Pin. Must be intelligent. So this would be Yuan Huan. Because it said he's third. Xinyo could say Xu Huang controlled the sun and I'd believe him. Well, he could. Must have military power, so this would be Zhang Yun. How was... Son of a motherfucker. You know what, Saopi? I hope you fucking die than unite the land. Piece of shit. This is Sai Mao. This is 100% Sai Mao. adjutant is Wen Ping. Suicide is less painful than facing Xu Huang. It is, because people jumped off cliffs to kill themselves. No one wanted to fight Xu Huang. He's scary. This is Wen Ping. Determines location, creates voyages and plans. This is Yuan Huan. Slots between are the lowest. Well, if he needs... Son of a bitch. Yeah, that actually happened. Yeah, at Hanzhong. And yeah, it's... that mission is at Hanzhong too. Xu Huang greater than Deng Ai confirmed. I mean, he's scarier than him. Fuck, I would rather fight Deng Ai. And I'm a coward. Let's play Red Dead Redemption 2, saw this was live, no regrets. Can Duyo fit in the list somewhere? I wouldn't put him anywhere near Deng Ai or Xu Huang. I'm gonna do this fucking mission one more time. This is Sai Mao. Next is Wen Ping. I'm gonna try Wang Kan on this one. Sai Mao, Zhang Yan, Wang Kan. Wait, really? That seems weird to me, that that's the fucking order they chose, because that's not even going off the romance. That's not history or the romance, that's just Koei's bullshit. I thought he was responsible for leading the missions that conquered Wu. He wasn't. The Grand Commander was Jia Chong. Zhonghua managed logistics. Duyo managed one portion of it, in which he marched from Xiangyang to I forgot the fucking name of the place. I don't remember the fucking name of it, son of a bitch. Wang Jun came from Yizhou. He Fan attacked Xiakou and Zhangxia. Sima Yo and Wang Hun, or not Sima Yo, Sima Zhou and Wang Hun attacked from Yongzhou. Sai Mao, Yuan Han, Wang Kan, Wen Ping. Really? That seems weird to me, but I'll try that. Sai Mao, Yuan Huang, Wang Kan, and Wen Ping. That's... Wang Kan. That worked? What? Oh god. I have an aneurysm. Can't wait for Zhao got Chong and Wen Yang to lead the invasion of DW one day. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. Sadly. Like Wen Yang should be cool thematically, he seems like he's supposed to be like cagey and SW. I don't remember him in Samurai Warriors 1 at all. Except for that last stage. Wasn't Yuan Huan historically known for being a better minister than Wang Kan? I mean, Wang Kan wasn't... He's just a... He's a poet. I mean, he was a minister and all, but he's more of a poet. That just seems weird that those two were there. I get Wang Kan because he was with Liu Biao and so were the other four, but why the hell was Yuan Huan there? He never served Liu Biao. That was never a thing. I'm really confused by that. I'm not gonna lie. He just got samurai battling against gunmen and waged as soldiers in Nobunaga's army. Okay, I don't know much about the Sengoku Jidai, but I know that's not historically accurate. That's Koei at their finest. Beautiful. And no boat. Great. I didn't need a boat. Didn't need one at all. Apparently the boats are killing themselves to avoid Xu Huang as well. There's Lubu in that game, and it had to happen. Well, I mean, Koei thinks it has to happen. Oh, boat. I love these boats. They magically move on their own. It's beautiful. Honestly, if Wen Yang was portrayed as redeeming himself by defeating Tufa, I would take that. Yeah. That's a way to get use out of Wen Yang, is if you actually extend it to the conquest of Wu, and you had Xu Jining in the game. All the rowers are under the deck. I mean, that's the idea they're going for with the rows under there. But, you know, as we can see, there's no one under there. What a wasted boats here. What a bit of a waste. Oh, hey, it's the fuckboy. I really hate fighting on these boats, though. They're way too small and people keep falling off. It's probably my least favorite thing to do in these games. Or, well, in this game specifically, I should say. You did, yeah. You said he looked like a 12-year-old, and he does. Kind of creepy as shit. Enemies just not fighting. Not on the boats. They have really weird pathing. It's clearly fucked up. The problem with AI is, if you put them on natural settings, they basically just don't work. A lot of games have that sort of issue. What the hell? God, what was that game? Mountain Blade Warband. There are certain mods that they made, like, custom castles, and because the design of the castle was unnatural, the AI just does not path properly, and they'll just like run into walls and they'll just fall off and just really kill themselves, basically. Hope Banshir's blast design sticks. I love it. I do like her blast design a lot, actually. I wish she was a little bit older, but I like it. I have to swim the rest of the way there. It's because the mod makers are... No. I played a lot of really high quality warband stuff, like Prophecy of Pendor, and there were castles in that had really just... It was bad with the AI, but the other ones, it was perfectly fine. Can't think of anyone, though, likely since the candidates should be all taken. Likely candidates for later Wu? Yeah, so Jian's got the dual-wield swords now. Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. How would you make Cao Shu better? I feel like you should have more relationship with characters other than just Cao Bi. I think Cao Shu is great, but he needs to spend more time with people like the other Zhahos and Cao Cao and like Li Dian and all of them. Yeah, Lu Su had a kid. Lu Shu, actually. I believe he's killed before the conquest happens. He's killed in, I think, Sun Hao's final invasion. I want to say he's killed during Sun Hao's final invasion of Jin. Liu Meng. Okay, I keep not paying attention fighting. Fuck. Liu Meng did have kids. It's not explicitly stated, yes, but the fact that his SGC biography does state that he didn't have enough money behind to leave his family, that implies that he had kids, to me at least. Okay, let's not die this time. I keep taking my eyes off the fight to look at the chat. You're so handsome, Wu Zhou. She's not wrong. It's probably the most historically accurate thing to ever be associated with Xiao, or with Xiao Qiao. God, the fucking power difference is ridiculous. They're just hitting me down to no health in a second. Xu Huang's not much of the power cuff with Xiao Qiao and Zhou Yu. Well... The last sense level, Liu Kang's just about as old as DFU and Lucian. Yep. And so does Young He. Because Koei is obsessed with making everyone look like a child now. You know, Yanghu is known for his large, luscious beard. So you know what we're gonna do? Not give him one. He'll look like a girl, because that's what he looks like. Kind of just Legal Day wearing shoes, clothes. I haven't looked at his boss design in a while. On Koei Warriors, that's certainly what it is. Or they think Yanghu's the greatest general who ever lived. Which I pretty much proved that to be false. He's awesome, I love him, but yeah. How are these two still alive? Holy shit. Problem is that they don't age the characters, so all the dudes have to be young against the old dudes. That's why you just make younger versions of the current characters, like the old generation, and then when they're old, just give them a fucking beard and give them slightly gray hair. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hard. President Koei gave Yanghu the last design they did, they didn't bother giving him an NPC model in Dynasty Warriors 8. They didn't? That's weird. Another reason to hate 8. You just told me he had so many victories, historical victories. I love the Jinshu so much. It's like the greatest piece of historical record keeping ever, because like in one section it's like Jia Nanfeng was a monster who threw halberds at pregnant women and killed the babies, and then another section it's like, did you hear about this motherfucker who fought a dragon in a cave? Like, what are you trying to tell me, Book of Gene? Like, what is all this? So Mijao's ghost come back from the heavens to roast Jiao. Hey, it's never explicitly said that it's Sima Zhao. It's just obviously Sima Zhao. Alright, sleep well. I need to stop by. Accurate model for every MC in the game. Sure you'll be semi-accurate. Gongsun Yuan didn't have one either. Gongsun Yuan had a model. It might not have been unique, but he had a model. Because his rebellion's one of the gene stages. Not Nate Empires, no. Real? That's weird. That's really weird. I really hate 8 Empires, it's awful. There was another great story in the Jinshu that I completely forgot. Although it's Sima Yue killed Sima. Yeah, that one. I like that they tried to pin that on Yue. Like, that's the weirdest. That's almost as weird as the Northern Wei Shu saying Sima Yi killed Niu Jin. Like, that's just weird to me. In the DLC, he's there. I knew he was there. Because I have the DLC for 8 Empires, sadly. I regret buying it. Because I've definitely played as Xu Huang. Because I married him to Lian Shi. Because he needs a trophy wife. He's the king of Yan, goddammit.
这个孙权，不，是孙吴，竟有如此精兵，真是个好对手啊！
What else did you expect from me?
接连失去了父兄两代祖君，
man.
其实力非但
And
不
people
减
call
衰
me
弱，
bias.
反而更进一步。
Gotta link all those those Northern Way biographies to everyone who calls me extremely biased every time I say I'm not a fan of Sima Yi. I'm like, you want to see anti-Suma bias? Read this fucking biography where it starts off, the Pretender Emperor. Fucking first goddamn sentence is just as antagonistic as you could get. Maybe if anyone married me, I'm sure it makes my pee-pee go hard. Well, you know, never gets you off.
增强水师的力量，而后再以充足的兵力吞并
My
孙
genie to be
吴。
destroyed.
决战
Hey, Gene wasn't destroyed, they were
应
usurped.
该就在赤
Fitting,
壁
isn't it?
了。
The Gene Dynasty, which devolved into the War of the Eight Princes, and then that whole clusterfuck then became Liu Song. Good dynasty.
"以天下为目标的曹操，瞬间压制了荆州，一路南进。之后，终于逼近了孙权统治的扬州。曹操的大军几乎占据了整个长江沿岸。面对前所未有的强敌，孙吴一直在投降与交战之间摇摆不定。另一方面，被逼离开荆州的刘备，得到了卧龙诸葛亮。面对如此紧迫的情况，天才军师究竟会给出何种答案？诸葛亮的计策即将改写曹操、孙权以及刘备的未来。
Chat. Everyone settling for the inferior waifu. It's Gongsun Gong that doesn't have a model. Okay, that would make sense. There wouldn't really be a reason for him to have one. Because he was in prison when the King of Yan rebelled.
孙权没有接受劝降啊。
I love Jinyu's pants.
连
They're
情
great.
况都不了解就胡言乱语，简直就像野兽一般。算了，
Who's the
既然
superior
如
one?
此，
Really?
就出发狩猎
You're
吧。
asking me who the superior one is?
好，我要练
Should
习
we talk
游
about
泳
Guan Yin?
了。
Oh,
即使从船上掉落，
everyone knows the
必
good,
须保护好主公。
the only proper
哎呀，即
waifu
使不游泳
is
也会
Empress
浮起
Wen
来
Ming
吧
of？Jin.
不过
Only one.
从船上掉下去就不
Wang
行了吧？
Yuanji. Best one.
许褚言之有理，
She has nice big
的
deer
确
horn
有可能
knives. She
从
also has
船上
matchsticks
掉
on her
落，被
outfit.
迫游泳前行。
Like you went.
这
How do I
方面
ban
的
you
准
from the
备
chat?
也要
Because
做
that's
好才
sacrilege right
行
there.
啊。只要在此诛杀孙权与刘备，平定天下就近
I
在
will
眼
see
前了。
myself out.
全军以
Good.
水战态势，
How
做
dare
好
you?
开战准备。
主公，抱歉在开战前夕前来打扰。关于主公就任魏公一事，我有话禀告。
魏公，
主公纵横沙场，现在平定天下已在眼前。古来之为人臣者，从未有人立下如主公这般大功。既然如此，主公接受魏公之位，也不会有任何问题的。
请等一下，我不同意您的意见。一旦成为魏公，就变成了自己拥有兵马与领地，而不再是向陛下借用的形式了。 如此一来，便失去了以臣子身份为汉室而战的大义。在许多人眼中，都会形同篡权。要推行新的礼法，必须有大义相随。因此，曹操大人才会将陛下接来，就任魏国，无异于推翻此事。
荀彧、董昭，此事暂且不提。
See, the thing is, with Xu Huang, I get his argument. The Han represented stability and unity for over 400 years. And to betray that in itself is betraying the idea of a united empire. In his eyes.
心中尚存疑虑的人可以畅所欲言。
Cao Cao becoming
我想提高一下水师的实力，虽然想增加实战经验。
It's not necessarily.
听闻附近有水贼出没。
It's not as bad as
我觉得
King.
应该前
That's
去
for
施
sure.
主，以免妨碍到战斗。
King is certainly a more clear step
都因陌
to
生的水军训练而病倒
usurping
了。
the throne,
医者人手
but I
不
don't
足，
honestly think
实
Cao
在
Cao had
令
any
人担忧
intention of ever usurping the throne.
要说到担心的事情，前去
Fuck
刺
they
探
sell.
孙
P
权
on the
营
other
地
hand,
的
of
侦察
course,
部队，至今也
we
尚
know
未
he
发
did.
回。
难道是被敌人虏获了？
敌方有擅长谋略的周瑜和诸葛亮，可能已经针对我方阵营
Two capable
设下圈
strategists
套。
in Zhou Yu and Zhuge Liang.
例如，散布
Constructing
流言
waifus in 8
或虚
empires
假
just to
信
make
息，
them marry to generals like
必
Zhuge
须以
Dan
此
to
为
get
基础，
Zhuge Jing.
查明真相才是。
I thought Thomas on a kind of Qing dynasty lasted like 2 minutes. Yeah. It was the most stable
我军
empire.
远征在外，顾不上其他势力。
It saw an
在
expansion
我
of the
军
borders.
与孙权对峙之时，
It
凉州
survived
的马
a
腾等
usurper.
人
It
也在
survived
积蓄力量。
the Shangnu Wars.
要平定天下，
It had
敌
outside
人
contact
不
with the
仅是
world.
孙
It
权
saw
和刘备，
advancements in so many things.
我军耽搁不起更多
It
时
was a
间
miraculous
了。
dynasty.
所有人，迅速解决自身疑虑，以备决战。
This is why Shin should have never fallen. Shin. Recently, they wanted to destroy the Han. It was a comprehensible. Yeah, the problem is they never tell us in those games. Like, obviously, anyone who knows history knows why maybe restoring the Han would be a good thing, but they never say why it was a good thing in those Dynasty Warriors games. Plus, you also get the idea of why would you want to restore the government that had all those corrupt eunuchs and that allowed the rise of Dongzhuo and all that. Wasn't Cao Cao a prime minister or a king and not a duke? No, he was all three. He didn't become duke until after Xun Yu died. He declined it. He was prime minister. He never accepted duke while Xun Yu was alive. After Xun Yu died, he became duke. And in 19? 18? 17? Something like that, he became king.
我也想帮曹操。
It would have been 216, I think, actually, because Liu Bei became king of Hanzhong in 217. I think. Whenever he took Hanzhong, that's when he became king of Hanzhong, because Cao Cao was already king of Wei. And Sun Quan wouldn't become king until 220 to 221? Something like that? When Cao Pi named him King of Wu. Chen Kai, can't find much info on him online, but he seems to have some importance. Which Chen Kai are you talking about? The one who served Zhonghui during the conquest of Shu? The one that shot Lu Xun? Yeah, from the romance. And he saved Zhonghui. I also like how Lu Huang created a fake Lu Xun. It's obviously different characters for Chinese, but yeah, just the translation to English, specifically Pinyin, is just kind of humorous. I found some information on him. I don't remember where it is. I'll have to pull out a post on Tumblr after the stream. It might have just been in the CCTGI, maybe. It's a different Lu Xun. This is a fictional one who served Shu. It's from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, it is like Peiyou. Well, except this one's way more on the nose because it's literally fucking Lu Xun. There was also someone named Xu Huang, although he actually existed. Yeah, he's in the conquest of Shu. He ambushes Zhonghui in Hanzhong. And Chen Kai, I think, shoots him in the face or something like that. Pretty sure he shoots him in the face. Unless I'm just thinking of Jiang Wei and Guo Huai, because that's stupid as shit, where Jiang Wei catches the arrow and shoots it back at Guo Huai. If you want to read some wuxia bullshit, just read the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Hey, it's Hua Tao. Or Hua Tuo. Hua Tuo. Shotai is the best way general. I mean, hey. Impressive resume. Most information I found in him was in the DW Encyclopedia, so not super trustworthy. Yeah. Hey, I got started on my history with the Dynasty Warriors 3 Encyclopedia, which, that thing like flat out states that there are historical people that are fictional and fictional people that are historical. So it's a thing of beauty. I always wanted to go through that one day and just have a laugh. Favorite part of the Juku turns demonic after being killed by Sunjin. Yeah. He turns into a giant black demon in front of his wife, I think. And he's like, the bastard Sun Jun killed me.
且慢，听说你们想治疗晕船，
恰好老夫这里有一个比吃药更好的方法。
Oh, Peng Tong, you crafty bastard!
就是把船只全部连在一起，如此一来，既不会摇晃，也不会晕船了。
原来如此，这可是个好办法呀！我这就去让大家把船连起来。
I think it's the wushu that has a lot of stories on Jugoka going to get killed by Sun Jun, where it's like his clothes smelled really bad that day, and he couldn't get them to smell not bad no matter how hard he washed, and like his dog wouldn't move out of the way of the front door.
啊，不错不错，就这样继续努力呀。
It said he started at the bottom of the troop and worked his way up to General Shot Lushun and made pals with the Suma. Yes, I'll make a report. I didn't finish the third one, fuck. Oh well.
讨伐贼人之事已经成功。士兵们晕船的现象已经有所好转。
I feel like one of these days we're gonna
目前的
get
态势总算是能够
either
做
Cao
大。
Zhang or Cao Zhi in these games.
那好，让将士。
It's gonna be kinda, Knowing Koei, they'll make Cao Zhi in love with Lady Zhen, which, fuck me, most easily disprovable shit in the world. And then we'll have
各
Cao
位
Pi
的
kill
努力
Cao
之上
Zhang.
决战准备已经就绪，眼下暂且休息，养精蓄锐，以备来日大战。
实不该用此阵型，事出无奈啊。
是的，此阵只是徒有其表罢了。
如果时间再宽裕一些，我还能在船中设置各种机关。遗憾，准备不足，训练也不足。即便如此，水陆两军的战斗力还是我方远胜。如此一来，敌军会有什么手段呢？
Wouldn't mind them turning Cao Pi into a fictional
我
scumbag
认为
just
他
because
们
he
从
does.
水上攻来的可能
Well,
性较低，但是也不
there's
是完全没有
historical
这种可能。
evidence to back up his scumbagginess.
听你这种说法，
If I had to pick a
你
kid,
心
I
中
always
似
wanted
乎尚存疑
Liu
虑。
Fang in the games because I feel like he's
如果
compelling,
有什么疑点，
even in the wrong
何不去
game.
禀
Hey,
告
his name is
主公
Ko
呢？
Fang. And I would love to have Ko Fang
倒
in
也
the
算
game.
不上是疑点，
But if you want Shizan, you want.
只是有些不安。
Ah, God.
风好大呀！刚刚吹得吹火蔓延。
You want sure had some powerful seamen to be able to travel from
说起来，
from
孙
G
权的阵营
province all the way
就
down
在
to
我们的
E.
下风口，要不要用火计袭击他们？
Powerful.
如果不是在水上，此计确实有效。
And Cao Pi
但
never
是
noticed.
孙吴的水军部队已经散开，用火计恐怕收效甚微。
原来如此，对方
I
也
keep
是训
forgetting
练
that
有素
Monchong
的，
wears pants.
应该无法轻易
I
成
always
功
assume
吧？
he has a robe on, and then I see his pants.
对了，主公正在找大家，请两位
It's kinda
也
weird
一
to
起
me.
过去吧。
好的，我们走吧，巡游大人。
I like the design, but I don't think it fits someone like Monchong, who was known to be a strict guy. He could relax and, throw a party and all that, but he was still a strict dude.
当此季节，长江的风是自西北吹向东南。今夜的风力格外强劲，应该很快就能抵达敌营。时不我待，我等一鼓作气渡过长江，诛杀孙权、刘备。水战于我不利， 应当以兵术与智勇弥补。出发，赢下这场战斗，直取天下！哇！乘着西北劲风，攻打敌军，将刘备和孙权一并诛杀。
It's just a theory that people have that Cao Rui, Cao Pi, and Lady Zhen's kid is not really Cao Pi's. If you go on Koi Warriors, I'm guarantee you bring this up, people will believe you. Oh, archers.
报告，敌方军师诸葛亮出现了可疑的动向，最好及早将他击败。
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of archers here.
魏安迎接了曹操军，快点，快进秦国！
我们这里可有10万支箭矢，只要仓库不被袭击，就能所向披靡。
Good old, I like hitting with an axe. It's more fun for me to hit him with an axe. Yep. I mean, I willingly sat through the movie about it. Good movie, by the way, Red Cliff. Took some historical liberties. Had a kind of weird flute battle. But I liked it. But I kind of like less of it. Not as good as the Zhang Yang movie, though. Oh my god. How many fucking stored up Muso attacks does he have? The hell was that? Oh, it's Shen Yu. I've got to defeat Zhou Tai, some guy I've never heard about. Han Dang? I don't know who that is. Anyone in chat know who this Han Dang guy is? He's a mystery like Wen Qing. Wen who? Exactly, Wen who? We got a smart chat here. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking archers. Holy shit. Oh, Wen who? Okay. Sumi Yao's grandfather's killers, emperors, uncles, distant uncles, sons, friends, youngest son's wife's brother-in-law. I really enjoy the lengths that we went to for like 5 months just to never say his name or the name of Wen Yang. I was very proud of everyone involved with that. Let's prove that if you repeat something enough, it'll catch on. It's a big fucking river, by the way. Something done. consumables again, motherfucker. Well, good consumables. Oh, I didn't destroy the storehouse. Son of a bitch. Xu Huang. I wish 9 and 6 is dual system. Yes. I wish 7 and 8 also had 6's dual system. But that would work really well with the open world. That would be awesome. 6's dual system was top tier shit. Hey, it's Xu Huang. Oh, the strong one hit. Is it weird that Xu Huang is the fake commander in the stage for no reason? Yeah, never got that. Because it's not like there's any, like, bearing on that. Like, what's the point of that? No, maybe I'm crazy.
报告，曹操军袭击了仓库，10万支箭全都不见了。
在下的武艺，任何人也无法击败。
Actually reminds me of a plot point in Nirvana and Fire, to where they sneak into the armory and they cut all the bowstrings. So when all the archers are supposed to go out there and fire their arrows, they've got no fucking bowstrings. It's great, love it. Fake commander though, just to distract. Yeah, it's still just weird though. I mean, Cao Cao said we're here to kill Sun Quan, so we know Sun Quan's the commander. So it's, you know, I don't know, it's just weird. Let's go over so I have to go through the fucking camp twice.
上香大人，请不要过于冒进。
Oh boy, it's Liu Bei and his wife. I totally loved him.
不容小觑。
别担心，贤德大人，我也有保护大家的实力。
There are many children.
好了，出发吧！我们去夺取敌军的要塞。
这就是武艺的精髓。
现在是我本想阻止曹操的进军。
Zhang couldn't recognize Sun Quan. Maybe it's a brilliant.
失手了。
Okay, yeah, you're right.
明明不能失败。
That actually, yeah. Son of a bitch. That actually works. Fuck me. All right, Zhuge Liang.
来吧。
在下的武艺，任何人也无法击败。点炸！
你真是才能出众啊！真高兴能与你共赴战场。
一将已被我徐公明击败，这就是武艺的精髓。
你的才华可不能被埋没啊！
好厉害！
Where else were you, Zhuge Liang? Part of me wishes the world certainly did. Of course, I guess we're shooting down wrong. Everyone's been asking for it. In the brave general that Zhao Yun only defeated because he cheated.
应该能顺利完成。
Coming up after the Hongfu Song one. Here's the case for Xu Huang. I use him all the time in the romance games. I don't know what it is, but I just want Xu Huang to succeed. He's fictional, but fuck it. I want him to be happy. I made a fictional daughter for Cao Cao and I had to marry her. Because it's not like the Cao's and Xiao's don't intermarry already. Oh, look, a tiger. Get it? Because tigers. Brilliant. Xiao Cao is a member of the Xiao clan, yeah. Isn't the super incest since the Cao's originally. Well, I mean. Kind of. But they did intermarry. They wed deceased kids together. They wed. Cao Cao married his like cousin or something like that to Xu Huang. I think it was his cousin. I don't remember what her name was. You know what they say, losing is like kissing your sister, but a tie is like kissing your really hot sister. So what's the legitimacy? Oh, it's the legality and commonality of incest at the time. There are other people who would know more than me, but there were certainly clans that wed within the family, but it didn't, it wasn't like brother and sister, but there were some that were really close connections that were looked down upon, like Sun Luban and Sun Jun, which were cousins. That was looked down upon. But like the Cao Cao and Cao Cao's daughter and Xiahou Mao wasn't looked down upon. Cao Cao's daughter and Hu Yan, which was Cao Cao's maybe adopted son? I always forget if it was official or not. Although that never went through. But, yeah. Much like Europe, it happened. I don't know if it happened at as common of a rate, but I'd imagine there are other people on Tumblr, like, could be the Cao Huang being adopted into the Cao, so it doesn't count. I mean, by standards, yeah, because he would be in the Cao lineage, just like how, Cao Feng became Cao Rei's son because he was adopted by Cao Rei, even though he wasn't Cao Rei's biological son. But he's still considered Cao Rei's son as far as their family charts go, basically. Posthumous adoption, too. They burned our boats. You know what though, boys? It's not the end though. Because when Cao Cao loses a fight on a river, what he makes does not collapse. Unlike a certain northern Yan after Fei River. Maybe some of the one case is bad because they shared a clan name. Well, they were like directly related. Sun Jun was the son of Sun Jing, which was Sun Jian's twin brother. Or he's the grandson of him. Son or grandson, I think. And Sun Ruban is Sun Jian's granddaughter. He did, yeah. Fa Zhang did do that. He was gonna, for Lady Wu, because she was married to Liu Xiang. Or their families married, or she was married to Liu Xiang, or it was something like that. And I think Liu Xiang's relation to Liu Bei is a lot further apart than Cao Cao and Xiao Dun. I recovered and died in obscurity. Thanks to the brilliant magical wind powers of Zhuge Liang. There are people who wish that. Is there gonna be a vendor here because I need to buy fucking potions badly? Vendor, please. Anywhere? At all? No vendor? Bitch. Oh, blacksmith. So there should be. Over here. Yes. Thank God. That was it, really? You gotta be shitting me. Fuck me. At least the Fan Song Guo Yang gives the villain deserved fate. I have not read that book, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Just like the Hua Guansuo, whatever the fuck it's called, the Guansuo book. I'm gonna happily not read that too. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my sanity. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to do at Cherby. Holy fuck. Something that really bugs me is why I hate Taigon Wong and Warriors Orochi as well. You can make Macro Evolution Southport as an internet and claims to be the best strategist. I don't even remember him in Warriors Orochi. I barely remember anything from those games. I wasn't a fan. That's why I don't have 4. Liu Bei returns to Jingzhou, leads a campaign north against Cao Wei. Dying in Luoyang, Xu Huang's successful conquest of Cao Wei sees Ma Chao avenge his family by eating the sworn enemy's flesh, Hua Xin raw. Jesus Christ. Talk about the ultimate fanfiction. Like, what did Hua Xin do? What did he ever do that was so bad? He was a good boy. He never did that. That was in the romance. Cao Cao historically did not usurp the throne, he does so in the novel. Cao Cao orders Hua Xin to bestow death upon the deposed Han Shuanti. defeated, he flees to Liaodong, where he is forced to commit suicide. There's been fan fictions where Xin Dao Rong destroys them all. Oh man. One of my favorite screenshots. Quish wanted choosing him. Oh man. There's probably someone out there who would be genuinely excited at like a Xing Dao Rong based romance novel.
骏马的行动迟缓了呀，但是接下来就是漫长的逃。只要有饲料。
I gotta get this fucker food. You are. Hey, gets a writing hit. Some effects still meets his untimely demise. Hey man, the sniffles, they'll do anyone in. Over there now. Kirby has a lot of fucking missions associated with it, Jesus Christ. We spend points. Oh. More strength. Let's go 800 even and then we'll put the rest in defense.
务已顺利完成。
你真是才能出众啊！真高兴能与你共赴战场。
Lusu. RDC really hates Lusu with a burning passion. Kind of like Liu Bei, like every chance he gets to roast him, he just fucking does.
我就知道敌人会选择乘船逃跑，守在这里真是守对了。
看来我的计策已被看穿了，必须夺取船只，让友军逃走。
Be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. What was I doing again? Oh, I'm fighting the suit, right. Xu Huang is so respected, and he is. There's no one, literally no one has been described as more respected than Xu Huang. Not a single person. I don't care who they are. No historical record has ever said they are more respected than Xu Huang. Xu Huang was successful because his axe has the mighty spirit of Pan Fang. Hey, it's true. Pan Fang had the greatest great axe of all time, and Xu Huang picked it up off the battlefield because Xu Huang was secretly the son of Pan Fang. And he feels that Pan Fang was wronged, that Guan Yu stole his kill. Because history records don't record this, but Guan Yu actually threw something at Pan Fang, and that's why he was killed by Hua Xiong. Because Guan Yu wanted the kill. That's right. History. Xu Huang or Xiahou Mao? Xiahou Mao, of course. Haven't you seen his biography? He killed Zhong Hui and everyone else. And he would have stopped Jin if Deng Ai was still alive. Okay, question, where is Cao Cao at? I didn't even see his thing on the map. Alright, I don't want to do this mission, so I'm just gonna fucking skip it. I really want to get past Chirby, because I'm sick and tired of it. I just did it as someone. I thought I would have won against Xu Huang, but Xu Huang cheated. Well, yeah, because of Guan Yu. The Yuans were threatened by Pan Fang, so they gave him a sickly horse, which seemed Hua Xiong got him killed. It's true. But that horse then got revenge for Pan Fang because it felt bad by killing Xiahou Bao, or Zhang Bao, I mean. It kicked him in the head, threw him off a cliff. Xiahou Bao ate it. Yep. This horse had a long life. Then Xiahou Bao came along, and he was like, I need a snack. They replaced his toy with a gimmicked one. His axe with a gimmicked one. It was actually just a bottle of orange sherbet. He didn't even notice. I really wish there was a comment in one of these games where Xu Huang just goes, "Man, that horse looks delicious." That'd be great. Oh, I find it funny too. I have no sympathy for Xu Huang. I find it ironic that he became a cavalry general, even though he could barely walk anymore. And Xu, or well, cherry general, I guess, but still. Implies horses and horses have legs, and he also ate a horse. Zhang Yi telling him to fuck off and Zhang Yi telling Jiang Wei to fuck off. That's a thing of beauty. Which is why we'll never see either of them in game. The coward known as Xu Huang who betrayed the mighty god known as Guan Yu.
我的任务就是将这道门守护到底，过去就是付出代价，这才是道理。
I'm pretty sure, certain you actually killed Zhang Yi in this game too.
曹操军在陆战上的确有一日之长，没能颠覆他们的优势，是我失策了。
报告，我们已经突破包围，找到了撤退地点。
总算脱离了险境。 只要能活下来，就有望东山再起。
报告，我们找到了曹操大人的位置，他应该正在赶向撤退地点。
Headed to the escape point. Where is it?
李将，已被我寻功鸣击吧。
Stripping over the sea, Gong impaling Jiang Wei with a spear in Jiang Wei's rebellion. I would like that.
父亲，这有什么好笑的？经历如此溃败，应该笑不出来才是啊。
Sadly, it won't happen.
非也，子桓，其实正好相反呐、如此惨败的经历，可不是寻常能够遇得到的。
Never explicitly stated if he was actually a part of Jiang Wei's rebellion or not.
对吧，夏侯惇？
Always made me wonder if he was.
那时的规模和这次完全不一样吧？
He died in the chaos, but so did
Liu
Xuan.
一样的地方，那便是，纵使失败，我也会继续前进。
孟德，
我的道路还没有走到头，我要倾尽平生之力，成就霸业。
His kingdom's destroyed. One of his best friends and relatives dies.
大败之后还能
And he's left all alone with 2,000 guys to fight off the giant Wu army.
我们与主公同心同德，只要主公选择前进，我们也会一起前进。
不过，
blowing in the breeze.
根本无法成事。首先必须尽快恢复国力，重整战斗。
L'Oreally's worth it, so he always has that wind blowing on him.
子桓所言极是，诸位。 请各展所长，尽快重整态势。
Zhang Hui probably wanted to become emperor himself, but he agreed to succeed Zhang Hui support Liu Xuan as Sima Zhao Yan's rival. Huh. I honestly would. I want it to be I want him to support Xu Huang. Try to put him back on the throne. That's what I want. I want Chonghui to support Xu Huang. Bring back Wei. What's your opinion on meme ads? I don't like them. I think they're hilarious, and I'm all for, you know, throwing names out there, but I don't want them at all. I would hate to see, like, Xing Dao wrong in the game. And we already have some memes in the game so far, and as we've seen, they're fucking worthless, like Xu.
同时，刘备的军师诸葛亮也没有放过这个机会。为了使刘备成为一国之主，诸葛亮悄然开始了行动。
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of his design. I think those guys are memes. I refuse to believe anyone seriously likes those guys. Normie memes, okay.
曹操，你迄今为止的功绩已
Oh,
经远
Shandy.
超出臣子所为。
Liu Shi, he died on my birthday.
因此，为称颂你的功劳，赐予你魏公
Appointed
的
Duke
封
of
号，
Wei in recognition of your outstanding achievements.
以徐州、青州等10州为魏国，由你治理。
是。 臣领旨
Xu
拜
Huang is
命。
genuinely one of your favorite. Really?
曹操，
Wow.
接下来，你还有何心愿？
臣所愿者在于终结乱世，仅此而已。
You too? Wow. Hua Xiong x Dong Bai is your guilty pleasure.
恭
Jesus.
喜主公，就任魏公。
今后我等要进一步放手充实国力，一定要补回赤壁大败的空
I hate
缺。
Hua Xiong, you and me both. Son of a bitch. Tricked me.
其实
She's like
无法
4.
让您改变主意。
I mean,
我也要
historically,
说
yeah.
我不赞同您这一次的决断。主公应以汉臣的身份成就大业。
That should be that of the Emperor.
如果让世人认为
Somebody
主
thinks
公
he
觊觎
plans to
皇
steal
位
the，throne when planets
终有
of
一
mired
日
in war once again.
定将再次引发争端。
Already is in war, though.
荀彧，你今后便致力于处理许昌的政务吧。
这，
我这边就不用你再献计献策了。
Xing Dao wrong,
你的
excellent,
才
sure.
干应该发挥在适合你的地
Gongsun
方。
Yuan, excellent, sure, actually. That's how Sun Quan planned to
就
seal
任
the
魏公，
alliance.
成为魏王，登上皇位。这是终结乱世的最快的途径。但是，这只是从国家的角度讲。就人心而言，文若大人的担忧，并非杞人忧天。
主公的影响力已经超过陛下，任何人都认为就任魏公是理所当然之事。但是正因如此，才不能走这一步。掳掠之人，定会遭到他人掳掠。其实主公健在之时不会如此。
Time for bye-bye to the Jun boys, I know.
一定会出现在后人身上。
I love these two.
你我虽然同出一门，
They're awesome.
也
I'm
没有
so
必
glad
要
they're in the
意见
game, and
一
I'm
致。
glad they're done right.
我赞同主公所选择的道路。
I never thought I would ever
但
see
如
Xun
果
Yo added,
文若
ever.
大人认为危险，就应该出言相见。主公
I
会
thought
听
we'd
我
see
说吗？
Zhang Yu before Xun Yo,
对于
honestly.
主公而言，无法认可他所选择的前路。我这个军师，
Speaking of Gujian and Xing Dao wrong actually ended up being rivals in Zhangba's
就算被
stream.
称作王佐之才，
What?
无法传达谏言，就毫无意义了。我究竟该如何是好？
Xun Yo has a ridiculous cult following. Really? I mean, I know people love him now. But like before he was ever announced, like I'd never heard anyone, aside from like the really diehard historical folk, really want Xu in the game. Oh, wait, I gotta go to the marketplace. Pretty much nothing about Xu before his edition. Love him in this game at least. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take full credit. I got Xu in the game. Because I wrote a case for him a few months before he was ever announced. Coincidentally, he's in the game. I'm gonna take credit for that. That was all me. You're welcome. I think Cao Shu as well. Noticed a lot of Asian fans seem to know Xu somehow. Even 40W. Maybe that scene in the romance where he and Cao Cao. Maybe. Asian fans certainly a lot more than Western fans, I would say, would know him. Because after you start talking about Chentai, he's become the most requested ads on KW. Credit Chen-Shou, he wrote about No, Chen-Shou was a plagiarist. He just took the work of the fucking the Wei Shu and the Wei Lu. He gets no credit. Should there be a logistics mode for Xu Huang doing only? Isn't that kind of vampires, basically? Gotta get enough money to go on a campaign. You gotta recruit the highest troop, whatever the fuck they're called. Units. Upgrades. Good picture of Xu Huang just standing behind Xu Shu.
凉州的军阀嘛，马腾曾参与暗杀孟德一事，应该是想趁着孟德就任魏公之际，兴风作浪。
Chentai is great. I realized how long He Fen's career was.
不能削弱许昌的防守，那么就无法派出大量人马救援江陵吧。
And man, I think it was. I'm gonna butcher the name again. I did it yesterday, but Fuyongo and Tumblr. Translated the fucking Jinshu biographies of all the Who's, and they're fucking like 5 sentences each. It's so depressing. But they were involved in so much shit, especially He Fen. Gongsun Yuan's rebellion, killing Zhuge conquest of Wu. His daughter became or sister? Was a concubine to Sima Yan? That's what Chen-Shou added just so he can get confused and angry. Historical characters mentioned. I would love that.
那好，你就随我们同去吧。记得想好对孟德的说辞。
He's probably the most wanted Jinad right now.
应该用不着我担心。
He Fen's at the top for me. He's way up there, like him, Hulie, Chentai, fucking, I'm sure Bao, Guanqiu Jian. Oh man, there's a lot of really good names out there for Jin. He Fen's definitely near the top for me.
孙吴的军队已经渡过长江，登上了陆地，我方的战线已经全面溃散。我们担心与孙吴联手的刘备军正在进攻巴蜀，但是在荆州也保留了兵力。
Imagine we'll get Xu Huang as a GNAT someday. I mean...
又是刘备，果然应该早早的消灭他。即使击退孙吴，大伤元气后也无法抵御。应该放弃此地。
I mean, we shouldn't,
下令撤退。
but
正是。
I mean, I wouldn't be upset
以当前能调用的
because
兵
she
力
was
来看，
awesome.
我方毫无胜算。
Who doesn't love her?
为了将
She was
受
a
害
fucking
控制在最
badass.
小，应立即撤退。
I just want Fujiya so he can get his. Oh, I love Fujiya so much.
现在应该击退孙吴，如此一来，就是我方的胜利了。
你可是有什么计
I
划？
don't think people realize, but we're actually dangerously close to getting like all of the advisors for Sima Shi and Sima Zhao. Like all we need is like the main ones at least is Fujiya, Wang Se, Fujiya, Wang Se,
尽可能削弱敌方的力量吧。这次是周瑜负责指挥吴军在赤壁布阵。
I'm hesitant to count
就能逼退敌人吧。
Shouty or Shoutzer.
这一次
I don't
就来
pronounce
采
his
取文
name.
若大人的策略了。有了战略才有战术，就让我来打开局面吧。
There's a big one fucking escaping me right now, and it shouldn't be. Oh my god. Shun Shu, son of a bitch. Shun Shu. That shouldn't have escaped me at all. And Jun Yi. Really, it's only like 4 or 5 big names, and you basically have like the best advisors for Jin post or pre-Conquest of Wu. With Conquest of Wu, you'd obviously get Zhonghua in there.
是援军吗？太感谢了，也尽快通知乐进大人吧。有劳您远道而来，实在抱歉。请问到底所谓何
Plus, you
事
have Zhonghui. Why would you not have Fujiya?
原来是守城的援军，太好了，这样我也可以上战场争得头阵了。在下的武艺，任何人也无法击败。
I feel like the most likely GNAT is probably gonna be
此地犹在下山岭。
Qianhong? What are you, just looking at a list of subordinates from the Conquest of Shu or something? Are you gonna recommend Tian Chong? Or Tian Chong? Tian Chong. Profile picture? He has a portrait? Huh.
这就是武艺的精髓。
失败时倒是极其惹人注目。
Let me get Kuei Jian added.
敌将已被我徐公明击败。
Man single-handedly saved the universe. The whole world knows him. No one knows his name.
在下的武艺，
Literal
任
hero.
何人也无法击败。
Maybe Young Hu. He's probably the most famous non. Yeah, probably. Which means we get Liu Kang as well. Duyo's very likely. Wen Qin. Yeah.
将领决定固守城池。如果
I like Wang Wei.
一切都无从谈起。
I think that'd be a good choice. Especially because Montron's in the game. Wish one Tao Qian's Wait, the good Tao Qian, right? Tao Yuan Ming? Or Tao Yan Ming? Yao Ming. Oh, Yuan Ming. Yuan Ming. Yeah. It's weird that, like, a lot of people only remember Duyo because of the conquest of Wu, but they don't remember he actually had a career before Yang He did. That will give you a Ying blade bow back, and that shouldn't be give you the dagger axe. That's true. He's down there. What's he do being afflicted against spying against his friend during Xu's conquest? Yeah. Wei Guan would be fantastic at. Basically that same reason, except like you have the scene of him and Zhong Hui just sitting across from each other, swords on their laps, just not trusting one another. Like they went from like buds to ready to fucking stab each other in the heart. And Duyo's one that really confuses me because he was able to escape implication in Zhong Hui's plot, but he was never arrested. And he's not listed as being with Hu Yuan, so I don't know what he was doing. I'm assuming kind of like Wei Jian, Zhong Hui never asked him to revolt, he just assumed. Which, bad idea. Not the smartest thing he could have done. Didn't end too well for him. Spoiler alert, by the way. Zhong Hui dies. As to before Empires did and bring in Khan to give the NPC unique designs. I mean, at that point, like, I'm with the Archlich with this whole thing with unique NPCs, where at that point you might as well just fucking add them into the game if you're gonna give them unique designs. Because I think it's a waste of resources to give someone a unique design and then not have them be playable. Like one you have defeated Hua Xiong. I actually saw his ending. It was kind of funny to me. And a little bit sad too, because poor Dong Bai. I forgot Young Jia Nanfeng is like, yep. She would just be awful in Dynasty Warriors. She would be so fucking wasted. But I mean, I love the girl. It would just be a waste, sadly. I said it before, I'll say it again, Zhu Jing will be a compelling ad, 100% agree. Yeah, we talked about that last night. He'd be like the perfect POV character for Wu at the end. I have a very powerful scene of him tearfully trying to stop Zhang Ti from killing himself. You could also add in, Liu Kang's kids. Next to that Emperor Xian. I'm kind of surprised I never added him. Or Cao Mao. He had a unique design in 7. After that collective tragedy. For you lunch. Well, Jugadan and DW7. I think that was Cully at their best. Some will see Pingha actually made me more kind of Fushou as that. Fushou isn't the one that served Yuan Shao. And Yuan 10, I think.
竟然还留有如此强大的力量！周瑜大人，我真是惭愧无地。
敌将已被我徐公明击败。
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Why has Shudan's Rebellion never gotten a stage theme but fucking Wangling has? Good question. Considering Wangling's Rebellion never got off the ground. Juganan's did. And it was the largest battle of the era. I really couldn't tell you. It's kind of weird. There's a question I get almost like every month or so. It reminds me of, or Wangling reminds me of it, but a lot of people were convinced that Wang Yuanju is related to Wangling because Wang. But someone was like real convinced that Lu Shun was the son of Lu Bu. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Pinghua is basically the romance. Just a crazier version of it, essentially. Which is impressive considering in the romance, Liu Bei's horse turns into a dragon and jumps like 90 feet in the air. Although if you believe, no. Zizuo Qi, I think, made it, that actually happened historically. I talk about that in the Liu Bei case I never finished. Yeah, it ends with the quote ending that LGZ wanted. Which I've personally never seen any actual evidence for that. I've just heard people say it. But I don't go out of my way to look up Lu Guangzhong. It's kind of weird that they have Ding Fong being, like a commander, even though this time he was basically a foot soldier. He served under Gan Ming. It's another author. That's actually something I kind of... You should send me that paper, because I'd actually be interested in seeing that. That sounds like that'd be a really unique thing.
这就是武艺的精髓。全力以赴！机会一定要赛。
And I took spirit pills by accident, son of a bitch. Ah, well, at least I got the Ding Fong and not Xiao Qiao. Could be worse.
为了周瑜大人，林某愿化身陆涛，一举席卷荆州。看来情况不妙。但我
Foxer and Gunning, did he commit horrible war crimes? No. There's nothing to suggest that Ding Fong ever did.
必须把敌人在这里解决掉。他需要我们舍身。现在赚机会一定要赛。
The thing with Gan Ning is that it's never specifically said that he stopped doing, you know, horrible shit, but it's never said that he continues it. It's kind of weird. Or maybe they do say that he can, I'll have to look at Gan Ning's SGZ again to confirm that, but, yeah. The thing with this SGZ is it's not exactly all that clear. At least the translation that we currently have. Like, it mentions him breaking into houses, or breaking into a house and waiting for the people to come back, and then when they come back inside the house, he kills them. We don't know if he did that more than once. Some people say certainly. Yeah. He certainly did that. But, like, you know, robbing people, like, the shit he did when he was a bandit. We don't know if he still did that sort of stuff. He certainly was a fucking scumbag. He tied a kid to a tree. Yeah. I mean, I assume he kept on being a piece of shit. Because, unlike Zongba, there's no proof that he stopped. It's just we don't have evidence of, like, say, like, Panjang, who, like, robbed from his own men who murdered them. Which was, like, a continued thing he did. Like, it wasn't just a one-time thing like the kid. Which, again, is a fucking terrible thing to support. You know, Gan Ning should be murdered. Teaches... That's really his DW9 ending? Jesus Christ. I ever mentioned that I hate Gan Ning? Just truthfully, I never liked him, ever. Even before I knew about his historical counterpart. I was never a fan. I thought he was just a shirtless douche. The only thing I liked was his Muso attack because when he used it, he was faster than Red Hair. From DW 2 to 5. Jesus Christ. I get why people would like him. But for me, I never got into him. Especially once into the history. Because if I wanted to like the bandit turned general, there was Zongba. His posthumous title absolutely 100% implies that he was reformed. Gan Ning, not reformed. So while he most certainly, obviously did terrible shit as a bandit, that's what bandits do, they murdered and they raped and they stole. I don't doubt Zangbot did that stuff. But we have absolute evidence that he stopped. It's great. There is always Zangbot, yep.
在下的武艺，任何人也无法击败。此地由在下占领。
Made him a sword clone at DOE9. I imagine how happy that would have made people. Yeah. People really wanted to go back to the sword.
好，立刻展开防御阵型，迎接即将来临的战斗。
I was upset they gave Lintong the nunchucks back.
荆州之地是不可或缺的。
Would Lintong be a Zangbot style bandit, or is Xiao more like a mercenary? Xiao's more like a mercenary. They were just hired guns, basically. Like Dian Wei was the same way, where he was hired to, and Xu Shu was the same way actually. They were just hired guns to kill, basically, or intimidate. Usually kill. But Zangbot did what he did, basically, of his own volition. Kanchian and Yangfang could be interesting ads. I mean, for Dynasty Warriors, as it is now, I don't think Yangfang would be good. If this was like pre-7, you know, and there was no gene in sight, you could actually do a bit with him. I never got over the fact that they always took Zhang Liao's halberd. Yeah, I liked his old halberd. I liked it a lot more than the double axis. That to me should be Xu Huang. Or not Xu Huang, Dian Wei. Also, I miss Shoyu's Elder Sword so much. Holy shit, calm down, Jeff Bridges. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. And I'm dead. Alright then. That hurt. Big Lebowski is not a fan of Xu Huang. Who's Changpu? Do you mean, I forgot his fucking name. Jeff Bridges. Sun Hao Wen. When Koei decides to go to his reign. Because we're still not out of the reign of Sun Xiu. Sun Xiu. I doubt we'll ever see a Sun Emperor in the game. Aside from Sun Jian, or Sun Chuan. Never Sun Jian's, or Sun Jian's tragic downfall. Hey, you know, I'm starting to believe. He was a good boy. His dad did nothing wrong, his mother was a wonderful lady. Jugako was a hero. Sun Jun was a monster. two people that I would go back in time and punch: Sun Jun and Sumo Lun, both of them. Everything's their fault. Hate them both. Burning passion, want them both to be just blown up and shot into the sun. Always Sun Man's fault. You killed the real self. Justice for Sun Hao.
接下来，只要等待就好，等待来自西方的报告。这就是武艺的精髓。
Do you believe the body double theory has any legitimacy? No, I don't.
孙吴的军队已被赶回至长江对岸，但是补充兵力后就会立刻卷土重来吧
？No.
我们还没有突破困境。
刚刚接到了斥候的报告，发现了由西面过来的一支军队，率领军队
Because somehow before it was still the same after it. If you can focus on Sun Chu, would be an interesting part.
我方已是损兵折将，难以继续战斗。是否应尽快在城内摆出防御阵势，请求援军
？Sun Chu makes me mad.
闭门守城，无法改变现状吧？如果想守住江陵，今后就必须一直抵御刘备与孙权的夹击。如今西面也出现了敌人，我们根本做不到。
那该如何是好？总不能就这样把江陵拱手相让吧？
不，就让关羽夺去江陵吧。如此一来，刘备与孙权的同盟或许会产生嫌隙。
什么？真的有这种可能？你说的太跳跃了，我完全无法理解。
赤壁之战后，刘备的军师诸葛亮一直希望刘备能与孙权立于同等地位。如此一来，对于荆州这个涉足中原的踏脚石，应该是势在必得。很难想象诸葛亮会把江陵让给孙权。
能够利用当前的情况，打破孙刘同盟，不愧是文若大人。
好。那就采用荀彧的计策，退兵至襄阳和新野吧。
如果让刘备与孙权继续保持同盟，就会严重威胁曹操大人的前路。但是此计能够避免这一问题的发生，我也完成了要做的事情。好了，就发挥去吧。我还有另一件应尽之事需要完成。
陛下，已被我徐公明击败。
徐晃大人简直神勇的令人乍舌。武学巅峰应该已经是触手可及了吧
？See Chengdu being stuck in Zhao Yun's shadow. Not only does the work, but Zhao Yun gets all the credit afterwards. And then he stabs Zhao Yun with a needle and Zhao Yun bleeds to death.
居然要将大家辛苦坚守住的土地拱手相让。虽然是为了策略，但是感觉有些不甘心。
文烈，你这么想是很自然的，但正因为如此，孙权他们才不会怀疑我军是刻意放弃江陵。荀彧的这条计策，或许会为今后埋下伏笔。
刚刚似乎有什么声音。主公，请您退后。
好，就在这里展开防御态势。开始进军，我们去拿下这个据点吧。
曹操，一个企图篡夺皇位的国贼，绝不会让你继续胡作非为！受死吧！接上！没想到会在许州发难。我要击倒威胁汉室的不义之人，接下我的正义之刃吧！好，就在这里展开防御态势。冲啊！去占领那个地方。冲啊！我们去占领那个地方。我叫马岱，地震里真高兴。接招！开辟上路！这下糟了，我们失手了。现在还是保命要紧。接招！接招！接招！实在无法拆杀曹操，但即便如此，我们也会坚持到最后一刻。敌将，已被我寻功鸣击吧！
漂亮，真是厉害！
冲啊！我们去占领那个地方。很好，就是这样。你才是真正的三国无双啊！这瞧吧，而马超一定会让你走天前。
主公，您没有受伤吧？
没有大碍，幸好有你等在此守护，辛苦了。
可恶，有一个人逃跑了，我这就去追。
不要追了，马腾暗杀我尸首的事很快就会传出去，凉州的军阀恐怕很快就会袭来。马腾之子是那个以武艺闻名的锦马超，必须立刻调遣军队赶往洛阳。
是，遵命。
马超他们已经攻过来了呀。王一，目前战况如何？
马超、韩遂等人已在潼关布阵，我军在正面交锋之下败退。目前我们正在巩固洛阳与蒲坂津的防守，我们让马超占了上风，实在抱歉。
不，都怪我们救援来迟，抱歉。
不，我已经知道了援军未到的缘由，而且夏侯渊大人还为我们送来了援助物资，非常感谢。
哎呀，别客气，接下来马超就交给我们了，你去休息吧，好吗
？Xu Huang X Wang Yi, and I like her too. I think she's fantastic.
我总算完成了洛阳的防卫，可以取下马超的首级。
I honestly want to see more of her in this game.
啊，这样啊，既然你那样说，好吧。
敌人是联盟军，为了削弱他们的气势，一定要设法破坏他们的合作。
正面的敌人士气很高。
Once certainly, maybe twice. I don't remember if it's explicitly stated that she 100% did fight at Mount Qi or not, or Mount Qi,
选
but she
择
might
正
have.
面迎击，或是渡河攻其背
Will she
后，
get her hubby though?
无论如何都会是一场
There are better
硬
guys
仗。
out there than Xu Huang.
但是，蜀有刘备，
It would at least stop all the
吴
creepy
有
fucking
孙
Macho
权，
crap they got
必
going.
须趁现在永绝后患。
Hopefully.
马超等人势头正盛，但务必要在此将其击溃。
嘉许大人似乎已经胸有成竹，说不定就是打开战局的方法。
Zhang Yao X Wang Yi, is that the... will that be the ship? I mean, if he's added, those two should have a lot of dialogue together.
计策虽有，但是人手不足啊！哦，真希望有人可以帮忙。你只需把此信交给韩遂，之后他们就会择机采取行动。好了，开始吧！只要进展顺利，战士便可
So it's probably got a
一
weird
蹴而就。
Zhang cucking fat. Yeah. He's probably on a horse while Ma Chao fucks his wife. Hey, for those that don't know, when Zhonghui got Jikang killed, it's because Jikang got himself involved in a trial with one of his friends, whose brother was accusing him of cuckolding him and fucking his wife. And Zhonghui then used that to slander Sima Zhao, or to slander him to Sima Zhao. So cuckolding got Jikang killed. He wasn't a cuck, but he evidently knew someone who cucked someone. Yeah, okay.
竟能只身闯入敌阵，不过你看起来似乎无意战斗。哼，原来如此。什么？
Hansui has 2 arms, that's not accurate.
那就请拿出来吧。嚯，这是我与曹操大人是旧相识，让我先看看吧。信件我收下了，辛苦你作为使者而来。
Mission accomplished. Leave the area for the situation to develop. Ooh la la.
喂，你有没有看到刚才那一幕？看得一清二楚。这件事必须立刻向马超大人进行汇报。报告，安岁大人。
The game has problems. It certainly does, but I truthfully enjoy it. And there's absolutely a lot of people who clearly never played it and just recycle opinions they've heard on YouTube. But there are legitimate issues with it that absolutely should have been fucking addressed, and Koei didn't do it when the game was developed. But overall, honestly, I think this is the best game of the series. I love the hell out of it. But I'm also coming from the standpoint to where I play a lot of open world games and MMOs, so a lot of the stuff people hate, like the downtime, I'm used to that, and to me that's like relaxing stuff. Like I like to go out and like look at the world and see the landmarks. I enjoy that sort of shit. That to me is part of the fun. So other people probably hate that stuff. To me, that's an enjoyable part of the game.
徐晃大人简直神勇的令人咋舌。武学巅峰。 应该已经是触手可及了吧
Qinggong Ying, the unsung hero of the Xu Huang forces. He's your boy now? He has a great portrait in ROTK 11. He's got like a turban and a really nice handlebar mustache. It's fantastic. There are certainly people that have genuine gripes with the game, and I can see that. But there's some obvious people out there that don't like it because it's the thing to not like. Kind of people who never played DW6, but they just say it's the worst in the series, but they never actually played it. Generally, I think the rule of thumb is if your favorite game is Dynasty Warriors 8, you're probably going to hate this game. I still think it's worth at least trying out the free trial and seeing if you like it that way. But yeah. This is the first game they ever gave Honda a green attire. I understand. Yeah, exactly. Cao Cao got done perfectly in 6. He was amazing in 6. Zhang Liao was pretty good. Lu Bu was fantastic. Diao Chan was perfect. Zhao Yun's story mode was kind of fun, mostly because of Gong Sun Zan at the beginning. 8 Empires to me just felt so slow, or too fast. I mean, like, I would do my best not to speedrun that game, but I still ended up speedrunning the game every single fucking time. DW6 is Lu Bu, not the historical guy. The historical guy can go strap his daughter to a horse and run him to a fucking pike for all I care. I hate him. Irrelevant ass motherfucker. This is, I think, the fourth or so stream I've done, and no one's actually asked how to pronounce my blog's name. So I assume everyone knows how it's pronounced. I think whenever I get a new computer, I'm probably going to stream DW6. Because I honestly, when I was playing it the last time, I enjoyed the hell out of it. Shitty Renbu system aside, it was fun. Yeah, Chen Gong was pretty great in DW6, where he was like, he knew that Diao-chan was using him and all that, was using Lu Bu. That was a great dynamic, it was a fun story. It wasn't even the charge system, I think that was the worst part of it. It was the Storm Rush. Because that stuff happens so much to where, like, I think the video is still up on my YouTube channel, where I'm playing as Zhonghui, and half the video is just me sitting there in a fucking Storm Rush. Because it just constantly activated. And, like, you can't do anything aside from, like, spin your character around. You can't cancel it, you can't do any other attacks. You're taken out of the game to watch this little cutscene. Like, people complained about the officer, introduction things in this game, because you couldn't get out of them. I mean, the weapon triangle. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I remember that now, yeah. Yeah, that stuff was stupid as shit. Like, in 6, the system worked because it was speed, power, and normal, I think. Power was it was slow, but it hit hard. Speed was it was fast, but didn't hit as hard. Normal was just it was regular speed, regular damage, and it worked really well. Because certain characters have way better benefits from certain weapons. Although sometimes it's not playing as stuff like Shahutun with a heavy weapon was kind of awful. Yep. Certain officers were, like, they couldn't be, like, staggered if you had, like, an earth weapon, for example. Like, I'm used to that with, like, an MMO. Like, old school MMO, but yeah. But people just refuse to say anything bad about DW8 because it didn't have weapon clones. Like, I can sit here all day and I can point out how terrible the story mode is, the hypotheticals are, the lazy stage design is, how Jean's story mode alone reuses the Luo Yang stage at least 3 times in the historical route, and it's a 4th because of the fucking hypothetical route. Like, that's just fucking lazy as shit. But people will defend that game to their dying breath. Like, this game, I will freely admit, has many problems, and if you're not into this style of game, you are going to fucking hate this. But man, people will just refuse to admit that DW8 has any flaws. Can we fuck Mei and Lu in the next... Oh, God. We're gonna see her one day, I know it. And she's gonna be a strong female warrior who Zhao Yun's all flustered around. It's gonna be dumb as shit. Can't wait. Or we'll get, Xiao Fan's brother's widow.
敌军的目标应该就是此地，弟兄们，加强守卫！击中啊！我们去占领那个地方。
毁灭敌军据点，火速进军！必杀！ 无影螺旋桨，
来吧，我带你们去个好地方。
哎呀，好了，来吧，堂真正的决一胜负吧！让曹魏夺取关中，南征天下，击杀！
Oh, Shady Video Empires in a much more slow or even more ROTK-like mode. Yeah, something I've really honestly wanted is, like, Total War style overworld map. And then the Dynasty Warriors gameplay in the battles. I would have liked that. People revert to the same weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm completely with you. I don't mind clones, I prefer the weapons to be way more realistic. I would be 100% happy if every single fucking person had a goddamn fucking sword, polearm, and a pike, and a spear, and a crossbow, and a club, like, and an axe. Like, I'd be all for that.
但无论挑战多少次，你们都不可能战胜曹魏。
It's fun, Yue Feng would be the lesser evil between the two. Our version actually has pretty nice lore, and she actually existed too. Well, according to the Zhao Yun Beijuan, she existed.
虽说战败后的他仍旧气势汹汹。 但是包括马超一族在内，凉州势力近乎全灭，恐怕难以东山再起了。
I hated Boz's steampunk spear shit. That was stupid.
如果你要追击我会放行的，王毅。
I want the flying swords. I like the fan blade.
看到马超眼中现出了绝望的神色。现在。
I'd be all for him getting Zhou Elder Sword, though. And you call it the Grand One. Can they cut out this fucking creepy shit where she's like lusting after Ma Chao's asshole?
我就不再多言了。威胁许昌的马超等人已经落败。我军
They hurt my father's spirit of loyalty to the Han. Well, you know, nothing says loyalty like rebelling.
目标如许口，赤壁一战之耻，要在此战中洗清。
Exactly. Greatest of all time. That would be the best combination. You have Grand One written on the blade in Hanji. Get a reference to that fucking, that story.
部分吴军已经渡过长江，正在进军濡须口。
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
只要我们举全军之力进攻，或许可以
push
攻
in
下
for
孙吴
Gene.
的根据地建业。但是，有消息称敌方增援正
he's
在
gonna
赶
end
往
up
建
losing
业
the，sword in a river.
而占领巴蜀的刘备也不知下一步会如何行动。我们在此时耽误时间，并不
I love how that story just implies the sword just flew away from him, which I guess is why Zhong Hui has flying swords.
赤壁之后，你似乎变得比以前更加干练了。迅速压制濡须口，攻陷建业。
Xiangxiong.
军或许还会玩弄计策，所有人都不得大意。
Fucking.
乐文谦
got Wang Bi.
愿率先冲入敌阵。
Yeah, Zheng Yan. Yeah, Zheng Yan almost drowned.
灵感来了，我们一定能顺利攻陷建业。
计策就交给我吧，我们不能一直失败啊。
Took Zhong Hui's sword, tried to drown Zheng Yao. Well, no. Because, a descendant of Zhong Hui, Zheng Ya, fought at Fei River. Or not Fei River, oh god. Against, Wang... Not Wang Dao. I don't remember his fucking name. He's the guy that betrayed Eastern Jin. And that one Jiao had to defeat at the river. And he, like, destroyed his asshole. It was great. But yeah, he was at that fight. The Battle of Rushu ends when I invade Jianya and beat Sun Quan. That just makes no sense to me. Holy fucking crowded doorway. Jesus Christ! How many fucking people are in... Where is this? Hefei? Oh, okay.
现在去攻打敌军的要地。我们
Oh my god! So many fucking people here. There's some obscure etymology to come out to associate the Zhong family with a river or something. Well, hey, Zhong Hui conquered Xu, and Xu's power base was in the Riverlands. It's all coming together. We're gonna find out one day that, like, Zhong Xiao drowned in a river. Or, like, he fell asleep in a bathtub and just drowned or something like that. And it was water from a nearby river. Just a family that has really bad luck with water. Can't wait for, like, Alan K.L. Chan to write, or Chen to write a paper on, like, a fucking dissertation on Zhongs and the river. Find Zhongs of Empire and they can't handle flowing water. Isn't that witches? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about vampires and witches. Oh, son of a bitch. Maybe Sao Zhe wrote the goddess of the river Luo about Zhong Yao's daughter. Who knows? Maybe. Could be a thing. Plastic vampires and witches? Oh, okay. I know nothing about either of them. Aside from vampires who are very sexy, apparently. How's Han done? Did he just leave the castle?
目标已经确定，打乱敌人的阵脚，瓦解其斗志。这就是武艺的精髓。
Oh, the daughter of Zhong Hui, the other Zhong Hui, Zhong Yan, that married Wang Hun. Wang Hun fought on a river to conquer Wu. And so did her son. So Castlevania 2, Deng Zhong's Curse. Or Deng Zhong's Quest. Super Dongvania. Symphony of the Dong. Dong. Who knows, maybe there's a dong in there somewhere. Deng Dong. Deng Dong, the cousin to Deng Ai.
Oh, 真是精彩夺目啊！
已经忘记了赤壁的大败吧？既然如此，我帮你。
我从未忘记过那一战。赤壁之耻，一定要在今日西巡。
I'm gonna write a whole thing on the Zhongs and rivers. It's kind of sad that the Deng clan was exterminated, like, not even, like 2 generations after Deng Ai. And yet, as far as I can tell, the fucking Zhong clan lived for a very, very long time. But I mean, not every Zhong was evil, it's just kinda one guy. Link Tong stuck. After Deng Ai was slandered and arrested and then killed, the family was exiled. And they were eventually brought back. And when they were brought back, one of them was given a local promotion in somewhere in Jingzhou, I believe. And they ended up dying in a horrible fire. It actually it talks about it in the ZZTJ, and I want to say in like the first part that Fuyunga translated over on Sausage. He burned alive in like a government office or something like that. Because like they exterminated all of Deng Ai's sons. I think it was, I don't know if it was every male of the family or it was just all of Deng Ai's sons. But they killed every single one of them and then exiled his wife and his daughters. Because 2 sons, I think, were enough. Receive enough for. Apparently, one of them survived the fire. Really? Whatever happened to him? I thought the one that died in the fire was the last one. I remember reading that and I was like really sad for like a week. And I just didn't post anything. I was like, this is just too depressing for me. But his name is Dongxi. Where'd you see the name? His grandson served under Wang. Really? During the conquest of Wu? Dongxi on the boat during the rain. This isn't gonna end well at all. Oh, there he is. These little details here are why I really like this game. I was after? Well, I mean, hey, you know, Wikipedia led us on that big fucking hunt for Zhuge Shi, so, and that turned out to warrant this whole. We traced his family lineage and found all of these promotions he had and all this stuff. It was just by one inquiry that the two of us had. Because we were like, whatever happened to Zhuge Shi? I wonder where the name Deng Tao comes from. Yeah, that would not be the place I would ever expect to find that. But it makes sense. That is not the OTP, get out of here. I would love the empires of this. This would just be awesome with empires. I hope they do it. I hope they don't abandon this game. I mean, they've been working on, you know, they've been updating it and all that, and they're still doing DLC for it. Deng Tao was the son of the guy Xu Huang. Okay. Well, he didn't just pardon, he pardoned the whole family. Because they exiled all of the Dongs. I really like the fact that Deng Ai did nothing wrong. Whole family gets exiled. Zhong Hui rebels. Literally 3 people in his... One person in his family is executed. Imagine that. I don't even realize that. Like, Deng Ai's family was nearly exterminated and then sent off to extremely hostile lands. One person from Zhong Hui's family was killed. Sima Zhao did not take after his father when it came to exterminating people, that's for fucking certain. One supposedly survived the fire. Well, that makes me happy. I'll have to look into that. Conquest God? Got what? Yeah, sure, Bow's kid did. I remember reading that. That was awesome. Killed in fire? No. The only person to accompany Deng Ai from his family to Shu was Deng Zhong, who was killed with him by Tian Shu. His other kids back in Luoyang, I think, were all killed by Sima Zhao. Showcase. Oh God. Over my dead body. Such a piece of shit. And you know what? No one can call me a hypocrite because I hate Tian Shu for what he did to Deng Ai. Yeah, Manchong's grandson did get killed because he, quote, pretended to be sick. I hate Tian Shu for killing Deng Ai because he got butthurt over being insulted. And I hate Zhong Hui for killing Ji Kang because he got insulted. But I mean, there is also the fact that Zhang Yu warned him about Zhong Hui. Zhong Yao was as instrumental as any other human being was in the rise of Wei. And he was also a close friend of his dad's. Zhen Shu also advised against him, and he was Zhong Hui's nephew. But yeah. Yeah, the purge happened before that because Sima Zhao was still alive.
战况并不乐。这个任务
Take either Zhang Liao or Jia Shu with you. Taking Jia Shu. Yeah, the pardoning didn't come until well, they weren't found innocent basically by the government until the pardon happened. Because it took repeated attempts to get Sima Yan to pardon the Deng clan. And I like to imagine that Zhuge Shi was among those trying to get Deng Ai's name cleared. Because, like, the thing is that, it was very easy for Zheng Hui to trick Sima Zhao into thinking Deng Ai was rebelling, because Deng Ai had gotten extremely arrogant. So, like, it's not entirely out of the possibility that Sima Zhao could think, maybe this is real. And one could even put forth the idea that Sima Zhao doesn't lose much by having Deng Ai killed. Because it's a threat to him gone. That's the end of the romance of Three Kingdoms certainly puts forward. In the book, Sima Zhao basically sends Deng Ai and Zheng Hui to die. Because both Jia Chong and Shao Xi question his decision. And he basically says it straight up to Jia Chong. Like, he knows Zheng Hui is untrustworthy, and if Zheng Hui does anything, he'll die. And the thing is, like, he knew Zheng Hui was untrustworthy when he had him arrest Deng Ai. So that also puts forth the idea of, did Sima Zhao want Deng Ai gone? I gotta say maybe. That's why he was so quick to kill his family. I mean, Sima Zhao killed someone for simply saying, you should, you know, take credit when you lose. Because Sima Zhao refused to accept fault for his failures. Captain's advisor, like I said, his nice connections. Chunwa's nephew. I think so. I think it says that in the Jinshu. Maybe. Oh, that's something I'll have to look into. You know what really bugs me is, I was actually rereading to the Conquest of Wu portion of the ZZTJ, or like up to it, and there was a part I got to where it said Jia Chong was promoted to Grand Commandant, and Chen Shuyan was promoted to Grand Marshal. And it makes it sound like they're both getting these high promotions. Well, no, because Chen Shuyan's actually getting demoted because he was Grand Commandant. That just bugged the crap out of me. There's also a very small amount of information out there on Chen Shuyan. Give.
今后也请您多多关照。
好的。
Sometimes the message from around here recently. Hide it or lose it. Sent to Gianni to sell goods, but he still hasn't returned. What's he doing? That imply just Sun Quan kidnapped that guy's kid? Sima Guang probably didn't want Gene figures to look bad. Yeah, but it's not like it would make Chen Shuyan look bad, it's just... It would make Jia Chong look good. It's just weird that they would... Like, he would word it, or maybe Achilles Fong translated it that way, because, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but Xu Huang pointed out that Achilles Feng does have a lot of different ways of translating than he does. So certain phrasing is way different than what he would do. The Jugadan thing is still... Oh, yeah. Or in the ZDTJ, Jugadan is just like a malicious, selfish, you know, never gained a bit of loyalty in his life guy. Wait, only got 3 things? Oh.
任务已顺利完成。哎，让我想想。哎，真是的。
Really hammering home that medicine thief. Medicine thief has fled to the south. That's Joshua. He's not a medicine thief. He could be.
不可能，真是的。喂。
True therapeutic medicine. Don't have a vitality potion, really? Fuck this mission. That's what I said to that.
Ah, 真是的。接招！好了。 太谢谢你了。
Sure. Oh no.
任务已顺利完成。哎呀！
Alright. Sleep well. Have a good night.
大人简直神勇，令人咋舌。武学巅峰应该已经是触手可及了吧？
Jesus Christ, the weather effects are intense.
好，立刻展开防御进行。 即将来临的战斗，这就是武艺的精髓。
这个码头是防守的要地，坚守此地，不要被敌人逼迫。即使辛苦，也不能后退。 就做个了结吧，是我们的职责所在。
Bitch, quit hitting me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
就做个了结吧。
Why did she take so many hits to kill?
厉害厉害！这就是武艺的
破坏了阵型，现在只能撤退了吧？哎呀！
So I'm gonna say, I'm still honestly shocked that she was added. I really saw that coming. She was a good choice, though.
糟糕，码头被抢走了。
好，这样就能招来友军了。就让我们魏军来使用这个码头吧。
这一带感觉好危险，我们必须守住。
可恶的曹操，竟然攻打到了建业这里！无论如何，我们都不能后退。好，趁现在清除魏军，伏兵部队。 歼灭敌人！点招！好了！
Touchy. Be a great ad. Although we'd have that horrible blast design.
你被我寻功鸣击吧！
徐晃大人这些神野为人诈蛇，武学巅峰应该已经是出手可及了吧？这就是武艺的精髓。
我们防守这里吧，之后我会得到表扬吗？
这。 已被我寻功鸣击吧！太厉害了，真让人大开眼界呀！
Maybe I'll make these fucking cities more.
孙权大人吧，姐姐，我们一起加油吧！ 我们防守这里吧。
These noises are fucking creepy as shit.
这就是武艺的精髓。
好厉害！再这样下去，我们的国家死了。
敌将已被我寻功鸣击吧！哎呀，太厉害了！这个人的眼睛！哎呀，接招出！现在就要击溃敌人的要塞！
Oh, Jeff Bridges.
孙权大人，对不起，没能护住你。
停下！这个地方看来会有战斗，在这里加强守备。
It's really satisfying about chopping through people with a great axe like that. Vent all you want.
敌将已被我寻功鸣击吧！接招！太厉害了，真让人大开眼界呀！ 魏军竟然如此强大，我们可以阻止他们的攻势吗？
Broken to Giannia beats Sun Quan. Somehow we're not going to conquer Wu right now. Makes total sense.
事后来报，敌军增援正由南面接近。主公。 这样下去，恐怕难以压制孙武。
只差一步没能制服他们啊！但是，一旦贪求战果，恐怕又会遭到敌人的强烈反击。传令全军撤退至合肥。
Why isn't it showing the link? What the fuck? It's a centaur.
产生动摇，没想到竟能控制得当。
虽是敌人，但此战确实精彩。看来就算没了周瑜，
Right here's a centaur.
仍不乏良将。
但是，孙吴的损失也很大。我方也知道了他们主要将领的实力。
It's a centaur.
我觉得可以说，赤壁之耻已经洗清了。
正是，成果已经足以令人满意了。
What the
夏侯
fuck?
惇、张辽，你等留在合肥，重新编制军队。
What the fuck?
好。满宠，孙权必定
Oh, it'll appeal to a certain amount of waifu fans.
你去详查合肥周边地形。 补好防御上的漏洞。
遵命。我最擅长这种事了。
There was a fucking.
放心吧。
I don't remember the name of it, but that hentai with the fucking horse.
这个孙权。
He was like, your resistance only makes my penis harder.
不料他如此治军有
One of the best captions I've ever seen to anything in the world.
生子当如孙仲谋啊
Think of beauty.
您这是从何说起？主公不是已经有子桓大人这位优秀的儿子了吗？
确实如此。子桓为父今日未能手刃孙权，若换作是你，能击败孙权吗？
那是当然。
我要听的便是你这句话。
下次我们一定要击败孙吴，如此一来，主公也就不会那样说了。子桓大人，
父亲，难道您
？That looks like a Pokemon. Looks like a legendary Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna call the stream there. It's late, we've been going for 4 hours. I'll probably pick it up tomorrow night. Yeah, I will. It's been an enjoyable experience again. It's something relaxing to do.
由于刘备夺走了本属于孙吴的荆州，以致双方关系恶化，孙刘同盟很快产生了裂痕。刘备以荆州为